In the history of the United States, there have been very few periods when the debt burden, the federal debt, has been so large. We haven't seen the debt burden above 100% of GDP since a period immediately after World War II. And there's never been a time that the United States was spending more servicing that debt than it was spending on its national security. And the other point I would make, which is exactly right, when Steve says it's all relative, if you face an adversary like China that is economically comparable, that can match you in most of the technological domains, the risk that you run is a collision. Britain collided twice with a rival power, Germany, failed to deter it, had to fight 2 world wars. By the end of the second of those wars, it was no longer possible to sustain the economy, the technological leadership, and that's the story of British decline. And there's nothing at the moment, it seems to me, that rules that scenario out for the United States. The scenario where there's a collision, if there were a collision over Taiwan at any point in the next few years, the United States would be in a very precarious position. If it had to fight a war against China in the Indo-Pacific, it might lose that war, or it might only win it at immense cost.